Que lo que mi gente, welcome back to all this greatness. Now I know I've been neglecting, I have disappeared. It's just so much has been going on these past few weeks. So, you know, I've been busy, but I'm back. And this week I started, fixing my sleeping schedule. I started really, getting myself back into the flow of everything. I wanted to do a story time and just talk about my first frontal because I look like a dumb bitch. When I tell you this story, you guys are gonna be like, yeah, Steph, you did the freaking most. And I'm like, honestly, I was just desperate. Early 2018, I changed jobs and I was working for a hair company, and I was also graduating from college with my bachelor's. Knowing weather, humidity, it's just for some reason the days that I graduate is always the most humid. The weather's always crazy. So I knew better. I decided to get a frontal done and get bundles and everything, especially since I worked for a hair company, so it was cheaper to get hair for myself. So finally I decided to go for it. I got the hair straight, everything. It was if you don't know what a frontal is, it's when it's ear to ear, so it covers this whole thing. It's what you see girls on Instagram with and everything. I didn't want a closure because I wanted to be able to like pull it back. I wanted to do certain things with it, and I didn't want to be limiting myself to just this right here or the side part. I got my hair and I was trying to find somebody who can do it. Now the person that I really wanted to do it, she was booked. I was probably gonna have my hair done 2 weeks or a week and a half prior to my graduation. So I decided to look for somebody else. I was able to find somebody else. I saw her, her frontals and everything, and I saw her work, and I was like, I like this. She had the availability, so I booked her for Friday in the morning. I was excited and I was desperate. So I get there and it's closed, because the thing is, she worked in a barbershop in the back. She had like a little station. She was paying for a chair, I guess. I'm like hitting her up through Instagram. I'm also calling the phone, the owner of the barbershop and everything, because I'm like, what's going on? I have an appointment. There's a girl there and she's there to drop off her hair to get it made into a wig. She had to go because it was already getting late. We were probably waiting there for an hour or two by now, and no answer from the girl. Let's call her T. The girl, she said, oh, can you please give it to her because I have to go. I'm not from New York. She put the money, the hair and everything in the bag and gave it to me. So when finally T decided to appear at like 3-4 p.m. and I've been there since like 10-11 a.m. The owner of the barbershop, they opened it by like 12-1, so I was there for a while waiting. And you're probably like, yo, you really a dumb bitch, because why would you wait? I was so desperate. It was either that or get braids, and I was not gonna get braids. It was my graduation, my bachelor's. Shoot, I made it through 4 years of college with my bachelor's. Like, I was excited. I wanted to look cute. I wanted to take my pictures. I wanted to, Finally, she sat me down and she started braiding my hair. One thing I noticed was she did not put oil in my hair. She did not, nothing was in my hair. Nothing at all. And I was like, okay. I just stood shut, because at this point, I was telling myself, I'm never coming back to her again. And I just wanted to get it done and over with, because I knew I wasn't gonna find nobody. I knew it was gonna rain on my graduation day. It was gonna actually a rainstorm. Yeah, it was a thunderstorm. So I didn't say anything, and plus I was like, I must just oil it when I get home. She finally started installing the frontal. So by this point, she already plucked it, bleached it, and everything. It was supposed to be a glueless frontal, so all she had to do was like sew it in on the front. And that's what she did. Then it came for the back, to install the back. And let me just show you my hair. I mean, this is my first time. I'm not really knowledgeable in how you're supposed to install the hair. I don't know if I just don't think it's supposed to be cut so much the way she cut it. Let me show you. So, you know, nothing bad, right? Look how small. And there's probably 3 more of this length in this box with all this hair. I was experimenting, that's why it's blonde, but some of the hair survived. Like, she did the whole flip, like so flip, and then I guess she got lazy and was trying to rush, that she started cutting. Let me see. I could probably, yeah, I could play it off real quick. Some of them are really long, so I'm able to, you know, still do something with it. I don't know. I was devastated because she really cut it so much that at this point I'd rather just get a, like, put clips on it or turn it to a wig, because I don't wish to put that back on my head like the way it is. And you know, I didn't say nothing to her. She just kept sewing and sewing and sewing, and I was just letting her be. She asked me, do you want to blow dry your hair and flat iron and stuff? And I said no. The reason I said no was, one, I did not want it to keep touching my head. I was already pissed, even though it didn't look like it. I work for a hair company. This is all that I can do at my job, and my coworker could do it on me. I just wanted to get the hell out of there, and I got home. So when I got home, I started noticing, you know, I really started to look at my hair, and I was not freaking satisfied. You can see this. You can see the front of my hairline through my frontal. She was sewing it on, and it looked like the wig, I mean the frontal was going back a little, so she sewed it while this was like up to here. So even putting it to the front to be able to like fix it was not helping. You can still see it. So I decided to fix it with glue. So I actually put glue down and try to do something, and I did my little, you know, baby hairs myself, everything. Number 2, you can see the top track up here. You can see the top track. When I tell you that I was just so surprised. I was like, no freaking way. Like, she literally, the part was so far back, and she opened it up all the way, like the frontal, it was just open like this. Now, even though she did not style my hair, my top track should still not be showing. So I left it be. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just tell my coworker to just fix it. So the next day when I got to work, I told her,
help me. Help me.
And she fixed it. She, you know, covered the top track, but this couldn't get fixed at all. And you know, she hit me back up. She was like, oh, you know, how's the frontal going? I said, okay. I didn't want to complain to her what was wrong with it. I just told her, oh, I just had to fix the front a little bit. She kind of blamed it on me as to why the frontal was not looking good. But I knew she knew that her job was not good, because she did not post me on her Instagram, nothing like that. She posted the girl after, and she posted the girl that I left the hair for and everything. Like, she now wants that she posts me. So I was like, bitch, you knew damn well you did a badass job on my head, and you just let me rock. It's just, I don't know. I don't recommend this person to nobody. Like, when people be like, you know, when people ask me and everything, I'll be like, yeah, so-and-so did my hair and she did a horrible job. They be like, her? I heard her name before. Like, you know, I didn't think she was that bad. And I'm like, I don't have the pictures to prove it. I'm gonna try to see, but I do have my coworker that's, you know, an eyewitness to this. And plus, I played it off so well. And, you know, I covered it, put concealer on it. I did everything to fix this. And fix all of this. Because just like this was pulled back and she sewed it on, this was not looking so cute either, that I had to glue it down myself with the ghost glue. The strong one. All I can say is go with somebody who you know has license on it. Like, their works really speaks for itself. Because I actually thought like, oh, you know, she's good. Like, no. I wish I did more research, because I noticed she only did good on the people that she knew were really going to promote her and were really going to bring her in clients. Like, people like me, she did not give a fuck, and she did a horrible ass job. Period. Like, I did not last not that long with my hair until I decided to take it off. I literally waited until my graduation date to finally take it off. Like, literally that same day I took it off. Only lasted like 4 days with it, because it was that bad. It was itching, it was hurting, because I had no product in my hair, no oil, no nothing. So when it was finally time to, like, you know, take it off, my hair, my scalp was bruised. It hurt because from the scratching that I was doing for those couple of days. You know, I put tea tree in my hand, in my scalp and everything, because it was that bad. So it speaks for itself. Whatever. Thank you for watching. Be careful out there who does your hair. I know better now. I haven't gotten hair installed ever again, and that's because I'm too tender-headed. And plus, I wear my own natural hair, and I love my short hair, and I never had a necessity to do a frontal again, unless I'm gonna do color. Now then, I'm gonna do a frontal, but yeah, that's a different thing. But thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, follow me. I got more coming. It's not only gonna be little story times or anything. I do have a lot more stored for everyone.